The internet iceberg meme exemplifies online radicalization in all forms, and it is why you need to physically experience culture if you truly want to understand it. Join me as we explore this beloved meme format. Radicalization is a big word. You might have read it in the New York Times when brilliant journalists exposed the YouTube algorithm for showing people the desolate outreaches of ideology. But I use it in a looser sense. I use it to refer to any extremely online individual who's so deep in a fan base that when the father opens the door to say, "Are you winning, son?" all they get back is a garbled mess of memes and references that they can't even begin to understand. Or, when someone's like, "Oh, Bob, you like movies? I like movies too. What movies do you like to see?" And all you can talk about is fucking, 4chan references to obscure films that, if you don't know this, you're not a real film person, you're not a real fan. That, to me, is what the iceberg enables. It conveys an entirety of surface level interest all the way to the most niche thing. But the very concept of having the iceberg allows people who have not truly been around in a fan base or truly experienced, the depths of a hobby or a particular subject matter to see it all at once. They get the spoiler in the walkthrough. They don't have to struggle for years physically combating with others about the merits of communism versus fascism. They just immediately get to fucking absorb it all. And that's a beautiful thing about the internet, because, a digital renaissance, we can all learn so much. But simultaneously, it creates a bunch of overnight Wikipedia experts who all of a sudden, know exactly what's wrong with your device or blah, 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 but haven't actually done anything, which is the important part here. We need to do. Listen, come with me. You want to drive a beautiful 5.0 like me? You're going to want to listen to this next part. You're going to like it a lot.
All this design got me
drip.
Bullets make it spread, make it dead, cut your head, pull up ice.
The difference between wisdom and information is application. We live in an immensely information-dense time. Anyone can access anything at the tip of their fingertips. However, that does not mean they actually know how to fucking do what they have read. This isn't to say don't read. This is to say physicality is immensely important. Actually enacting these wills we're seeping into the internet, all of this mental activity, is what is needed if you wish to effect change and to actually be someone of worth beyond simply, the biggest brainiac in the comments section or the Reddit thread. I love the iceberg meme because it is almost physical. It gives the illusion of an island. It's peeking out. It seems like something from a distance that you might be able to land on. It might be a safe haven that if the ship crashes, you can cling to. In reality, it's frigid, difficult to hold on to, and ephemeral. It's not physical in the way this touch grass is. And that is the essence of internet knowledge, is that while we can learn deeply and fast, unlike many other times, we don't need to stay in the library talking to. I was actually at the Museum of Jurassic Technology, and there's this fucking dude who was he was like an esoteric librarian guy who taught like fucking 5 of the greatest thinkers all in one time. I'll throw him up on screen. I can't remember his name now, but imagine if that's the internet, except that guy's not giving us cool wizardly advice. He's just like, here's fucking everything. And subreddits are these aggregators that are extremely biased because it's like mob mentality, populist. Like, we all know fucking Reddit moderators. They're obviously not, while they're knowledgeable about a thing, there's biases. People are getting paid on the backside. There's a bunch of federal agents who have been outed as, Reddit mods at the highest degree. Like, Ghislaine Maxwell is a power mod. That should tell you something about who is the tastemakers in these communities. We don't all have our beloved KGB esoteric philosopher to tell us, hey, read these 10 things and then go do something with it. And the onus to actually do something with it is realistically what is missing. If you wish to change things, if you wish to act upon all this energy you have pent up, you need to exit the iceberg. You need to pull yourself out of the water, all the depths of knowledge that you've accrued from the internet, and start to take it out. Start to go places and manifest these beautiful skill sets that have been only machinating in your head. It is what it is. Check out that fucking car, man. Check out that fucking car.